Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most mind-boggling questions out there. Is the universe conscious? It's a question that has intrigued philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries. We're going to explore different theories, from ancient ideas to cutting-edge scientific concepts, to try and answer this age-old mystery. So, buckle up and let's journey through the cosmos. Let's start with the basics. What do we mean when we ask if the universe is conscious? To answer that, we need to think about what consciousness is. Consciousness is generally understood as the state of being aware of and able to think about a surroundings, thoughts, and existence. But is it something that only exists in brains, like our own? Or could the entire universe be conscious in some way, shape, or form? It's a big question, one that has no easy answer. Interestingly, this isn't a new question. In ancient civilizations, people often viewed the universe itself as conscious. Take, for example, the idea of Panpsychism. This is the belief that consciousness is a fundamental and ubiquitous part of the universe. It suggests that everything from humans to trees to even the smallest particles might have some form of consciousness. Ancient philosophies, like those of the Greeks and some Eastern traditions, also proposed similar ideas. They viewed the universe as a living entity, interconnected and aware of itself. For example, in ancient Greek philosophy, thinkers like Heraclitus suggested that the universe is constantly changing, but that it has an underlying unity and intelligence. This led some to think that the universe itself could be alive or conscious in a sense. Fast forward to modern science and things get a bit more complicated. Science has generally taken the stance that consciousness is something that arises from complex brains, something that only beings with nervous systems, like humans and animals, experience. But recent breakthroughs in quantum physics have thrown some curveballs. The universe at the quantum level behaves in strange and puzzling ways. Particles seem to exist in multiple states at once, only choosing a definite state when they're observed. This has led some scientists, like physicist Roger Penrose, to propose that consciousness might be a fundamental property of the universe itself. In fact, Penrose and other theorists suggest that consciousness could emerge from quantum processes within the brain, and perhaps the entire universe could be connected through these quantum processes. Could consciousness be embedded in the very fabric of reality? That's a question that still keeps physicists up at night. Let's talk a bit more about the observer effect. This is a phenomenon that happens in quantum mechanics where the state of a quantum system is altered by the mere act of observing it. It's as if the universe knows we're looking. Some people argue that this is evidence of a kind of cosmic consciousness, a theory known as the participatory universe hypothesis. In this view, the universe needs conscious observers to collapse quantum possibilities into a single reality. In other words, it's like the universe is waiting for us to observe it in order for things to exist as we know them. But this idea is controversial. Many scientists argue that consciousness doesn't need to be involved for quantum mechanics to work, and the observer effect could be explained without invoking cosmic awareness. Still, it's a fascinating concept to consider. Let's think outside the box for a second. What if the universe isn't conscious in the way we think of ourselves, as having thoughts, emotions, and self-awareness, but is conscious in a completely different way? Could it be that the universe is aware of itself in a non-human sense? Perhaps it's like a superorganism, functioning as one giant interconnected system, where every star, every galaxy, and every atom is contributing to a larger universal consciousness. One example of this is the Gaia hypothesis proposed by scientist James Lovelock. It suggests that Earth itself is a living, self-regulating system, like a superorganism that maintains its own balance. What if this idea extends to the universe itself, where everything is interconnected in a way that creates a kind of cosmic awareness? It's hard to grasp, but fascinating to think about. So, after exploring all these theories, the big question remains: is the universe conscious? The truth is, we don't really know. There's no conclusive scientific evidence that the universe is aware of itself in the way that we experience consciousness. but there's also no way to completely rule it out. The universe is incredibly complex, and we're only scratching the surface of understanding how it works. What's clear is that consciousness is still one of the greatest mysteries in both science and philosophy. Whether it's something that emerges from complex systems like brains, or something fundamental to the fabric of reality, we're still figuring it out. So, what do you think? Is the universe conscious? Or is it just a random, chaotic system of particles following the laws of physics? Or perhaps, as some have speculated, there's a kind of cosmic intelligence at play that we're yet to fully comprehend. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the mysteries of the universe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.